Well, all the music that you love, because Valentine's Day is also an excuse to get ooey gooey with your lover and enjoy a romantic date night or even a day date if you want to lay on the cheesiness a little extra this year.
Yeah, let's lay it on thick. Clarke is hanging out at the melting pot right now where they're teaching her how to make the perfect fondue. Clarke, are you learning anything yet?
I'm actually learning quite a bit. I'm hanging out with Foust. He's the owner of the melting pot out here right off of Bitters. And I'm excited because we're talking about Wisconsin cheddar and how that's a really good melting cheese. Why is that so?
Because it's mixed with some Swiss cheese, so it kind of makes it a little more nuttier and easier to melt, because a sharp cheese is a very hard cheese. So this kind of thins it out a little bit. We also put some cornstarch in there to kind of help bond it and make it a little more creamier, as you can see. It
is extremely creamy, and I have to say, whenever I've tried to make fondue, I always get stressed out about trying to figure out what cheese to get, if it's like Gruyere or cheddar. But Wisconsin cheddar and a little Swiss. Tell me what we're working with today for our first dish.
Okay, so you got your Sam Adams beer, so you can put that in there.
Why beer?
It just makes it taste better.
That's crazy. I never thought about beer as a base for anything.
You can use white wine. You can even use bouillon. Just depends on the cheese that you're using. Some of the whiter cheese that we use, as far as like the Swiss cheese or the Fontina or Buttercos, that uses like a white wine base. So
that sounds
And then
delicious.
next you're going to add the garlic.
Okay, putting the garlic in. And so we're using some pots right now. I know that there is water boiling under this, or it's like convection style. What can people do at home to make like a double boiler?
I would definitely do that. You can use either a pot and a glass bowl with some water underneath it to develop your own double boiler. You just want the steam to basically be underneath and heating the bowl, not necessarily the product itself.
Okay.
Because then you're going to kind of burn it. All right, so then you're going to add some mustard after that. A little mustard powder.
Mustard powder. Okay, okay.
All right, there you go.
Does that look good?
That's good. Plenty.
Awesome.
All right, and then you can start adding your cheese. So you add a little bit at a time. What we do here is we add it in thirds, so it doesn't get too clumpy.
All right, and then as the cheese goes in, I'm assuming I'm going to start mixing this.
It'll melt as you go.
This is great. Oh, this is so awesome. And then it does, wow, it starts to melt pretty quickly.
Yeah, so you can add a little bit more. You're
and
going to use all
me,
that. So.
Remind me what kind of cheese. So there's Wisconsin cheddar and then Swiss.
And
what
Swiss.
other cheeses would be good?
I personally like the Fontina and Buttercos combination. We also have raclette. We have an Alpine Swiss that has raclette, Emmentaler, and Fontina together. Kind of makes it a little more nuttier and very robust flavors as well.
Yes, this looks so good. And we're working on the cheese here, so I'm melting this down more. What are some good items to dip into the cheese? I see there's a lot going on over here.
Sure, we have our breads and pretzels there. We actually have our vegetables, even apples. Apples are very popular. And then my favorite is actually what is our charcuterie board. So we have our charcuterie board right there. It's got some prosciutto, some summer sausage, and a little pepperoni. That's my favorite. Other items could be even chips, something that's laying around the house.
And I'm the charcuterie queen, so I have to say, that's so cool. And green apple, I never thought to dip it into the cheese. Of course, with charcuterie boards, I eat it with cheese, but to dip it in.
To dip it in, yep.
Yes, and that's the hardest part, figuring out. I feel like I'm so boring. I'm like, okay, well, I'll be at home and grab a piece of bread or something, but pretzel bites, yes. Okay, so the cheese
you're all set there.
is melting down. This looks so awesome. And then as it continues to melt, it looks like the one that we start with. But, this is really great for savory. I'm feeling something sweet, though. I have a sweet tooth right now.
I got
Can we
something
move on
for
to
you.
dessert? Yes, I love the sound of that. All right, so I'll move this over here. And these items over here, the celery, the tomato, I would have never thought. But strawberries. I'm a chocolate strawberry kind of girl.
Yes.
Talk to me about what we're looking at over here.
Okay, so that's our normal dipper plate that will come out with your chocolate fondue. So we have strawberries in the middle, but we also add some brownies, some pound cake, some blondies, even some sugar waffles, marshmallows for the kiddos, and then Rice Krispie treats as well.
For the kids too, this is so fun. Yes, y'all, don't forget about Rice Krispie treats and don't sleep on those brownie bites because, oh my gosh, you can totally, there's waffles over here. What?
Yes, ma'am. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to have a little show.
Okay.
So you're going to light this.
So we're lighting this. What is this?
This is 151.
151. Yep. All right, so
it.
this is like a flambe or banana foster style. I see some bananas in there. And we are lighting it on fire. Oh,
and then you're going to sprinkle some cinnamon on there, right on top.
Okay.
It's going to sparkle a little bit. There we go.
Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. Can I add more?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so this is your bananas Foster.
Correct.
And how do you get started with the base? Is this white chocolate on the bottom? What is it?
It's white chocolate with dulce de leche in the middle, and then we have sliced bananas on top.
Oh my gosh.
Right? And then you just stir it in.
This is so good. It looks amazing. And
It's
it
still
is our
par-
Shop and
still
Save
sparkling.
show. So of course, I know that you have a special offer for our viewers.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, basically, if you guys come in tonight, we're going to do free chocolate for you guys with a combination dinner for two. Come enjoy the Bananas Fosters or any of the other milk chocolate or dark chocolate that we have as well.
All right. Roma, Paul, your girl is about to go in. Is it good to
Yeah.
eat right now?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to grab a little, let's see. I would say for Banana Foster, let me do a pound cake. Have you ever had Banana Foster style fondue, y'all? Because I'm convinced this could be delicious.
You know,
I
I've never
haven't.
had that. No,
but I am in there like swimwear. I'm happy to try it because it looks very melted and delicious.
But I mean, you
Sweet,
could
all of the
put
flavors.
anything on, put cheese on anything, and it's good. I mean, pretty much.
Really? You would
Just
put
about
cheese on anything?
Just about anything. Pretzel,
Pretzel,
anything.
apple,
Yeah, it's great.
burger, pizza.
Whatever you want, you can put cheese on it, and
Well,
it's
y'all
good.
take
so.
advantage of that deal out there too, because we have many more coming up on the show.
Yes.
And Paul,